What's good, YouTube? It's Rage Real. So in today's video, I'm actually bringing out my defense for a bunch offset. So if you enjoyed this video, go and drop a like on the video right now. Go ahead and sub and turn on post notifications on. So like I said, in this video, I'm gonna be showing y'all my bunch offset defense. Now, bunch offset, as y'all know, is one of the best bunches in the game. It's better than regular bunch, and I'm sure all y'all know that. And the reason why is because of the play double post. So as you know, in double post, the running back does a nice little out route that somehow can't get guarded, and then you can put a drag, which is gonna get annoying because you have a corner route with it, and you have a backside post. So all the crazy route combos you can come up with out of that play, I'm gonna kind of show you how I manage that, and then also I'm gonna show you how I deal with people trying to audible down. So my opponent this game, he does a whole lot of that. So he runs a bunch of offset and he's audible down a whole lot. So make sure you do stay tuned and watch the gameplay, because it's honestly really good gameplay, and you'll learn a lot, I'm sure, with some of the adjustments that you might see me do, or the way that my defense plays. Now, one of the things I do want to mention is let me know if you like the style that I'm choosing to do. So what do I mean by that? I mean, you see how I'm doing CFL gameplay, and I'm also bringing you schemes and tips and things of that nature. So I have my people who love my CFLs, and I have people that love my schemes. So I just kind of wanted to put it together and just see how y'all feel about it. Make it about a 20-minute video, no more than 20 minutes, maybe a little bit over 20 minutes, but around that time frame, to where I know that y'all are locked in and y'all are enjoying the gameplay while also learning how to do it yourself. So it's something that I'm kind of enjoying doing, but if y'all don't really enjoy it, if y'all rather me keep the things separate, then I will, but just let me know. So one of the things I do want to say real quick is that this opponent we actually ended up making a trade. So I gave him Phillip Rivers in exchange for Jacoby Brissett. So this is actually the team that I got Jacoby Brissett on. So Jacoby Brissett better play with a fire under him, because we are playing his technically former team. So right here, we are going to kick the ball off. As you know, I love kicking the ball off because I love getting the ball at halftime, because I feel like I can score before half and get the ball back. So we're going to kick the ball off here. I don't know who number 4 is. I think that's Jerry Judy, maybe that might be. And just look at him wiggle and just off to the races, man. So absolute worst start that you can have in a game. That is not how you want to start it. And I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of tilted right off the back from that right there. So it's okay though, because we are gonna find a dot right there. To who else? Henry Ruggs. So y'all know I'm gonna find a way to get the ball to Henry Ruggs. So first and 10, I don't see what I want open. So thankfully Henry Ruggs kept running. He was finna stop, but thankfully he kept going. So we are gonna dump that down right there. So now we're gonna hand the ball off to who else? Derrick Henry. Excuse me, sir. Try to get a truck. So we do break the tackle, but man, why not truck? I want Derrick Henry to do what other Derrick Henrys do to me, because every time I play with against Derrick Henry, he just literally just destroys my defenders. So I don't know why my Derrick Henry's not acting like the ones that I go against. So you see right there, thankfully do end up getting a touchdown though, while I'm over here talking about Derrick Henry. But anyway, got first and 10 right here. He tries to audible. No, he tried to just regularly run the ball that play. And right here, second and 11. This is where you're gonna try to audible. So one of the things about my defense is if he's audibling, I'm audibling too. So that's why you see me shoot the gap right there. And what I did was I basically just took my linebackers out the gap. So if y'all are curious about what I was doing, basically just taking him out the gap. So right there, he thought he had the beater. Can we get there? And we do. We get the pick right there. If that wasn't Chris Harris and he didn't have one step ahead, honestly, he probably gets burnt for a touchdown right there. So it really was a good read by my opponent, but that was just a one step ahead. So right there, I had a delay fade. I don't know where he's throwing the ball to. As y'all can tell, there was no receiver in the area, so I just literally cannot tell you. But right here, we do have square wide open, so I am going to take that. And of course, he drops it because I did not possession catch it. So one thing you should notice, always possession catch the ball, even if you feel like you don't need to. But right there, I didn't have that open, but I did have my flats open. I decided to take that at the last second and just make it a 4th and manageable. So it's 4th and 8. So now I'm just looking for a dot. I did have circle, but I just completely missed the read. I had circle. I thought that's where I was going to throw it, but I just ended up trying to force it to R1. So really bad read on my part. So right here, this is what I mean. So you see how I walk my linebackers out the gap? Because in 1-4-6, they're going to sit in the gap. So when you kind of walk them out and kind of rearrange the defense, it actually makes him play a little bit better. So right here, you see he's going to audible down. So the reason he's audibling down so much, because he doesn't want me in this 3-down lineman front. So as long as I can show him I can stop the run, then I can keep running that. So, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I did miss the field extra point, by the way. I just looked at the score and realized I missed the extra point. I forgot about that. So it kind of lagged on my end and I missed the extra point. So nothing you can do about that. But right here we do got 34, and no, can we make the tackle? Nope. Please tell me, y'all tell me on next gen, is that fixed? Like, do I have to deal with that on next gen? Somebody let me know if y'all playing on next gens. But anyways, we do got first and 10 right here. Kind of look at who's open. I see X right there, so I'm gonna check it down right there. So slowly but surely we're gonna work our way down the field. So first and 10, who's open? So right here I do see circle, but I am gonna take X instead. Either way, nice dot by me, and that's why I kind of like my offense, because I'm always gonna have somebody open. I just have to find who's open. So right there I do find the running back right there. Get off me, sir. And we are gonna pick up about 4 to 5 yards. So you see we are 7 for 10, but we got 65 yards, so we are moving the ball. He's gonna leave the flats open, so I will take that. So now we're gonna bring up first and 10. I do have X wide open. Going to take that right there. So you can see my tight end's getting a lot of play time. So I believe that's Mark Andrews that we do have. And if y'all want me to take out through my team again, let me know. As right there, we do get a nice little dot right there to Valdez Scantley right there. So now Jacoby Brissett's finally getting comfortable. And right here, I've been playing around with this screenplay because I kind of really like it, but I don't like it enough to just, you know, showcase it or anything, because it's just not that good. Right there, I had so much stuff open. He tried to send a blitz, but the blitz did not get home, so I went ahead and gave it to Henry Ruggs for that touchdown that y'all saw. So right here, he's gonna audible down from bunch offset. And I know y'all probably thinking like, "Real, why did you title the video bunch offset if all he's gonna do is audible down every play?" Don't worry, eventually he's gonna get out of the habit, because right here I did change out my defense though, and you'll see why I did change it up. So this is one of my run defenses. I might go ahead and drop this for y'all. Just haven't decided when I want to do it. Let me know in the comments if y'all want to see it. It's actually really good. So right here, 2nd and 11, and he does dot me on the sideline, as you can see right there. And right here I did accidentally I tried to press my people, but for some reason it changed my camera angle and I couldn't change it back, so I had to play with it like that play. I forgot who I've seen do that. Somebody actually plays on that kind of camera angle, and I thought that was pretty wild. But right there, he does find a running back. I believe that was a running back on the little dump down. Yeah, Miles Sanders on a little dump down. So right here, as you can see, bunch offset. So actually, I did try to see, this is what I mean. Like when I try to press, for some reason my camera angle gets all messed up and it makes it hard for me to use her. So it kind of like messes with me. But anyway, great dot by him regardless. So 1st and 10 right here, he's going to run the ball and we are meeting him in the hole. So great run defense right there by me. We're going to bring up a 2nd and 9. So now this is when you're going to start seeing right here. So I feel like that should have been a pick. We were maybe a tiny bit too slow on our user. But anyways, it's 3rd and 5 and he is going to go ahead and kick his field goal because it's at halftime. So now it's 17-13. He's up 4 points, so right here I do catch him in the coverage that I wanted to see, and we are going to bomb him over the top right there for the 1-play touchdown with Henry Ruggs. Go and get in the end zone right there and show him that we gonna ball. You know, you're not going to sit over and run just all this crazy defense on me, and we're going to take you over the top. So right there, we did get a nice little hit stick. So it is 2nd and 1, and Miles Sanders just cutting up for him. I don't really have an answer for him. As you can see, 9 rushes, 74 yards, and touchdown. But that's all right. And the one thing about this defense is if they don't block the running back, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be screaming at them in their face. So if you just pay attention to that. So every time he blocks his running back, it's probably not going to get in. But every time he sends them out, he's gonna be getting hollered at. And one of the things about bunch offset is that they utilize the running back so much on routes. So right there, he does hit the little post route. So you see he is running double post, and he's kind of just quick snapping this. And I'm just kind of feeling him out because you have to kind of feel out your opponents when they're running bunch, because there's a whole lot of different ways to run bunch. Well, bunch offset, I should say. There's a whole lot of plays you can do. There's a whole lot of variations you can do to your plays. So you probably won't face the same type of bunch player twice, if that makes sense. So thankfully, we do get a sack though, so we do have the ball back. Right there, I see R1 glowing. I wanted it so bad, but I just went ahead and made the smart decision to throw it out of bounds. Live to see another play because we're only up by 4. But right there, boom, nope, can't hold on to it. So that's one of the few times Henry Ruggs let me down. So he's put in so much work that it's almost okay. You know, I'll give you that. So right here, look at the pocket presence. So right here, I did stop. I thought I was going to throw a pick, but I kind of swerved inside, swerved outside, and possession called it. So nice play by me. And we should have trucked him. I don't care who is 25. He ain't no big boy. But anyways, we do got 2nd and 6 right there. I had the running back wide open. He does get there. Look at Derrick Henry fighting with the juke moves. Come on now. Let's get it. So you see we are 15 for 20 right here with Jacoby Brissett. So 1st and 10, boom, find the dot right there. So like I said, my offense, I know y'all want me to put a video on my offense, but the only reason I don't, honestly, is because I take so much pride in my offense, because y'all have no idea how long I spent in lab, how long I spent in games. So I spent a whole lot of time on this offense to perfect it to how I love to play, and I put so much pride into this that I just don't feel comfortable giving it out, if that makes sense. So I'm willing to give y'all I'm literally willing to give y'all every single thing else. Like I'll give you my defense, I'll give you any defense you want to see, I'll give you any tips that I have, just not this particular formation. Sorry, it just is what it is. I know I love y'all to death, but I can't. I'm sorry. I can give y'all a taste though. But Make sure you stay tuned though, because I am probably going to give you one setup. I'll give y'all one setup out of this formation. I'll give y'all one as like a Christmas gift or a New Year's gift. I don't know when I'm going to drop it, but for those y'all that are watching and checking this video out, there you go. I just dropped y'all a little hint. Now I'll be giving y'all something soon on my offense. Soon. But we do got 2nd and 9 right here, and right here he does try to fit that right there. So he had like a drag and a curl concept, but he threw it way too early, and that's why I was able to play both of those routes. So right there, the defense that I was telling you about is good, because like you're gonna have to make your opponent feel like agitated, you know. So they aren't going to be sure who to guard, who to read, and they want to send a running back out. They're not sure if you're going to scream at them. So it's a mind game. That's why I love that defense. You're going to play mind games with them. So like I said, I am going over this defense right after this game. So in about 2 minutes. So just chill. I got y'all. Got y'all with the sauce. So right here we do got 1st and 10. I got X screaming wide open, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that. Just get my little toe tap right here. So at this point, I mean, I'm already up 10. I'm just trying to take the clock out. I tried to get a nice little juke like everybody do me online, but I do not get it. So anyway, 3rd and 5. So I gotta find a dot right here. So we are going to take the sack. Great defense by him. He had everything covered that I wanted to go to. So I did decide to go for it just because. And right there, he tried to press Henry Ruggs. Do not press Henry Ruggs. So I seen him get a press animation. I seen no safety over the top, so I knew 1,000% I was throwing that. 1,000%. So right here, the only reason I'm showing this play is because I thought it was kind of funny. You know, he flipped it back and then he flipped it again, and my dude didn't grab it, and then he grabbed it, and then I couldn't score. So I don't know why I put it in there, but I thought y'all might like that. But anyway, you see right there, we do end up holding him off. Like I said, he was a great opponent. If y'all couldn't tell, he actually was a really great opponent. Now, let's go and dive into the stats though, see how we kind of did. So, right here, Jacoby Brissett, 22 for 29, 359 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick, and then he was 13 for 17, 137 with 2 interceptions. So, you see Miles Sanders did dominate right there in the running back comparison. Henry Ruggs, 8 receptions, 204 yards, 4 touchdowns. And who's the next closest he had? Nobody really. All his yards kind of spaced out. But, as you can see right here, we are in the playoffs officially, baby. We're officially in the playoffs. So yes, y'all be getting playoff videos. Yes, sir. Now let's take a look at Henry Ruggs. He better be happy. He just had 204 yards. Coach, see me racking the points. I seen you, Henry Ruggs. I seen you. Now make sure y'all stay tuned, because right after we do this upgrade, we're gonna hop in practice mode, and I'm gonna show you how I was knocking down his bunch offset tight end. Not bunch offset tight end. What am I talking about? Bunch offset. But look at all that stuff we got on Henry Ruggs. He got some strength, route running, catching, awareness, acceleration. I love it. What's the speed? 98 speed, 99, 98 acceleration, 90 catching, 91 medium route running, all that good stuff. But anyways, I'm going to catch y'all in practice mode. Alright, so as you can see, we are in practice mode. So the defense that I told y'all about, of course, is 1-4-6. Now, before we do get into anything, what I need to make sure you do is go to coaching adjustments. Now, you want to have auto flip on off, and you want to have your flats set at 15. You want to have your curl flat set at 0, and you want to have your hook curls set at 10 yards. Now, let's get to the actual defense. So what I like to do, I recommend putting safeties here. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. Now I'm just going to go ahead and sub in just random safeties. I don't know the Dolphins safeties. I don't know if they're fast or not, but you want fast people in here, of course. And then you want this person right here, either this person or this person, to be the fastest people. So I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it, because like I said, I have no clue. I think Needham has 86 speed, so I'm gonna try this guy out. Let's do this guy. I don't know. I'm not sure who's the fastest, but I'm actually in the wrong thing. So you want to be on 1-4-6. So I'm just gonna leave it, everything. But just know you want to have fastest players in, and as you can see, you can put in DBs here. I'm just not gonna do it. I just want to go ahead and finish this video out pretty quickly, so that y'all can go ahead and run this defense yourself. So right here we do have cover 2 sync. Now on offense, I'll be showing you how to defend doubles post, and I'm gonna show you how to defend, where is it at, flood right here. And it's pretty much all gonna be from the same setup, which is really nice. So now it's going to pick double post. So as you can see, they do walk down to the line by themselves, and I'm gonna go and set up the offensive play like most people will. So they normally just take R1, put them on the drag, and like I was telling you on the video, you'll have double reads in the flats, and you'll also have circle. That's going to be a high-low read, and this actually destroys man coverage. So that's why a lot of people love this play, because these 2 routes right here destroy man coverage. Now, let's talk about the setups then. So what you want to do, you want to press, spread your defensive line, crash them out, quarterback contain. And now from here, you want to take this safety on the solo side, man them up to the solo receiver just like this. Now you want to double tap triangle, select your cornerback circle. They either put him in an outside third or put him in a quarter flat. It's completely up to you. they do play a little different, so I'm gonna leave that up to you. Now, last adjustment, or the last adjustment I like to make, quick adjustment I should say, is you want to double tap triangle, select R1, put him in a curl flat. So now it should be looking like this. Now this is mandatory. So these setups that you see right here are mandatory. Now let's say they want to get to the line and start audibling this person and putting this person on this. So what I like to do, I like to man myself up to the running back. I like to take this linebacker, put him in a hook curl, and then from here I like to call over the top, and then I like to bring my user down some. So this is what your defense should be looking like. Now, one of the last things I like to do, sometimes I like to put this person in a hook curl, or sometimes I like to leave them in a vert hook. It honestly just depends on what they're wanting to do, because they play a little different. Now, let me just go and show you what this looks like. So boom, snap the ball. So all you're responsible for is deep. So as you can see right there, we are going to hum at them, and I am going to quickly go into replay just so you can kind of understand what's open and why this defense is actually really good. So boom, we're going to go into replay. Now, like I said, you want to be every single time, like I mentioned in the video, every single time they send the running back out, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be hollering at them just like this. So they only have about 2 seconds to make this read. So can they throw this right here? Yeah. But look what we have right here. We have 1, 2, and 3 people already right here. Now, like I said, you're responsible for deep. So as soon as he breaks off, that's yours. Now, he can't throw it in the flats because our curl flats are set at 0. So as you can see, the flats are covered. Now, as you can see, this corner out, the reason we have him at 15 is because he cannot throw this anywhere. That's going to be picked. He can't lead it out here, and he can't pass lead it down. So this is the only thing he has, the only thing. And if they want to throw this and they want to continue throwing this, just take this person right here and put him in a purple, which is going to play at 0 yards. So then he's going to be somewhere right here, and he's going to be able to peel back. And sometimes he can pick it off depending on if he's like an athlete or not. So that's how I love to defend doubles post. And now I'm going to show you the same setup versus flood. And then after that, enjoy this defense. So right here, I'm going to go to flood. And flood, most people run this play stock. They want to run this play stock. So 9 times out of 10, you're only going to have enough time for this setup right here. That's 9 times out of 10. You see how fast I did that? It's not hard at all. Now, like I said, if you have enough time, double tap the right directional, and that's going to pull up the linebacker assignment. So you want to press X, and you put him in a hook curl, just like that. So this is what I recommend. And then man yourself into the running back. Go ahead and snap the ball right here. So like I said, you're responsible for deep. Who comes deep? Oh, okay, circle comes deep. And a lot of times that's all they're going to have time for. I'm going to go replay real quick, just kind of show you. Then after that, that's going to be the video. Because with this defense, you want to take away quick reads. So since the running back didn't block, look at that. So from right here, this is covered. This is covered. And I'm playing this. This is mine. And yes, he can throw this, but a lot of times this cornerback is going to peel off and actually come play this right here because they're going to see me playing over the top. But that's going to wrap up this video. I appreciate y'all checking out my video. I'm Rage Rail, and I'm out.